Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a short 5-minute art tip. Of course you can see that I'm on my bike today, so I know some of you across the country and across the world are experiencing winter. However, Florida doesn't adhere to the seasonal policies of the planet. Florida is typically the odd man out. We are about 80 plus degrees right now. We've been that way for the past couple weeks, so yay. Anyway, so today I'm going to talk about online presence and what you need to understand for those of you who are posting on Facebook, Instagram, and all those other places, Twitter. Any negative thing that you say will basically be there unless you delete it. It'll be there for the duration that the internet's there. A while back, I kind of looked into how Google does its searches and analytics and everything, and keywords and stuff. And you know, over the past few years, I've really been diligent about posting stuff professionally. Any comments that I make, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, are always typically professional, really friendly and kind. The reason why I say this is because you need to understand that somebody is always watching. That's kind of a big brother mentality, but you need to have that mentality if you are doing stuff online. I teach, and I'm always constantly telling students that your online presence is how you're going to be perceived. Whether you are a positive influence, a negative influence, it's all going to be seen by somebody in your future or a potential employer. In the politics recently, we've seen instances where video and recording of video or recording of speaking has been brought against certain candidates, and that was 10 plus years ago, 15 years ago. So in the electronic age, this stuff sticks around for a very long time. You know, if you see something on Facebook and you're like, oh, that person's full of crap, I'm gonna make a comment. I'm gonna just rip this guy a new one. And if your name is attached to it, unfortunately, you're gonna be perceived as being kind of negative, even if you are right. Recently, I had a phone interview with a client and for a toy company, and I was speaking to him, and he said, "Oh, okay. Oh, here you are on Instagram. Oh, great. Oh, here you are on Twitter." And he literally, while I was on the phone with him, he Google searched me, and he pulled up my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter, multiple websites that I'm attached to, that my name is attached to, and he pulled me up and wanted to see not only samples of my work, but also my online profile. Because what happens is, if you attach your name to that company is now going to be quasi-represented by you and your name. And if you have negative things online, then basically your name attached to their company, suddenly their company is now responsible for your behavior. It's ludicrous, don't get me wrong, but on the other hand, they'll just eliminate you or fire you. And at the end of the day, you need to really question if that online posting that you're going to say something is really worth it. I very rarely post things that are non-professional, just because I want that, you know, whenever people search me, I want that to be something that, you know, is the first line of representation. Of course, I'll post family photos very sparsely, but I typically never, ever will say something negative about a post. Humorous, maybe, but never. I won't post a video that's bad. I won't put down a job. I won't backtrack, even if I've been treated horribly. You know, I won't say things that are terrible. And the reason why is because you want that to be your best foot forward. Because believe it or not, somebody is always watching. Maybe somebody's been following you on Instagram and following your work, and they're just ready for that next posting to push it over the edge where they're going to hire you, or where they're going to give you that next job, or you're in consideration or in line. You never know, ever know who is watching. You know, I mean, that's how I got the Disney gig that I worked at for, you know, about 2 years. I had been posting on LinkedIn, and I had no idea the Disney people were watching. And, you know, I got a contact email one day, and then I started freelance contract for them. So that just goes to show you that not only consistency in posting of work in a positive way gets the doors open, it also puts you in a positive light and maybe next in line for your next great big break. Make sense? Anyway, been about 5 minutes, so I'm working on a video right now of Beans and Frank. So I'll be posting that really soon, and hopefully this will kind of switch some of the mentality of the people that are out there. You know, you need to understand that your online presence will be there for a very long time, even long after you're gone. So thank you guys for watching and subscribing, and we'll see you next time.